Hi there, welcome to Use and DIY. Today we're going outside to convert this old woodshed into a brand new one. Let's go. Okay, I've got my coffee. So just a little, obviously I showed you the old woodshed. So the old woodshed is knackered, it's falling to bits, the roof leaks, so it's no good, and it's a bit of a pain where it is. So we will build one into that top section. I'm going to use parts of the wood from the old woodshed to build the new one. So probably the base, I'll get the base and lay that down. And then the side panels, we'll probably use the wood from them as well. But the roof is going, it was terrible to start with, to be honest, when I first bought it. And I complained and got a new one sent. So yeah, it wasn't great to start with. So first job, I need to take the roof off the old one, take the wood out of the old one, and then we'll start building the new one. But I need the base first, really, to see how it fits, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, all the wood out, and then we'll crack on. So I'll drink my coffee, and I'll see you out there.
Okay, here we are, taking the wood out of the old woodshed. We'll get all that cleared out of there and put that back in the new woodshed eventually. The main bit we need is the wood from the sides and the wood from the bottom. There we go, onto the base at the top. As you can see, it fits nicely, but there's a gap at the back, so we need to fill that gap there. We'll do that with some of the leftover wood from the sides, which is down there. We've got plenty of wood left over from those projects, some long bits there, and some short bits there to fit underneath for the supports. On the side there, we'll paint it white first of all, just so we will be painting it all white, but we'll get a bit done first. So this is the paint that I used for the house. It's a Santex white, or it's off-white, and we're just doing this section here. Okay, now building the base, so we're putting some supports underneath the existing base, and then what we'll do, we'll place the planks at the back and secure those into the supports. Now we're putting the support at the back. This will hold the main weight of the actual roof at the back. And then we'll put them down the sides as well. So we'll basically create like a frame around the back and the sides, which will then hold the weight of the roof. The roof will be an OSB board and some cladding on there. All the supports, etc., have been screwed in with outdoor wood screws. Gold outdoor wood screws. I want to keep things as level as possible, just so it looks nice and level. All the cladding is level on the back wall, so it all matches up and is nice and level throughout. Okay, we're putting some uprights in at the front now. And then what we're going to do now is put a separation in, just using some old wood palings, and this will separate the main woodshed part from the right hand section where we will keep all of our kindling and smaller bits of wood. Okay, roof going on now, so this is OSB board, some leftover OSB, just trimming that just to fit around all the bits on top. Just using my reciprocating saw to do that, just roughly, and then we'll trim off the front. Now, so we've got the roofing felt on that now as well, which is going to stop any water going down into the woodshed that'll run off the front of it. As you can see, the OSB board just under there. So this should be nice and watertight right into the edges, and we'll trim it really close. And there we go, we've got the first bit of cladding on the front, right at the front. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up so water can flow down the roof and off onto the floor down there. Okay, just a quick time lapse now of some of the cladding going on. Just spacing it out, making sure it's all evenly spaced out. We'll then take it up to the actual existing cladding at the back and add some cladding just to blend all that in nicely. And there we have it, that's the bare bones of it built now. So we've got the roof on fully, some upright bits, and then a piece across the bottom as well. Really pleased with that, how it looks so far. A couple of bits to add, but we're looking really good with those side bits on, making it blend nicely in. Use some old wood palings for the uprights, look great. And also some bits of cladding down the side, just to tidy the edges up really nicely and to protect from the drain pipe. As you can see, we've got the cladding up at the back as well, just to blend it in. Last bit of woodwork now is just at the front, so we'll just cover this ugly bit of concrete up, the concrete step, just plugging some bits of wood in there, and then we'll run some cladding across the front, just to bring it up level with the front of the woodshed. Again, just space these out nice and evenly, just so it looks good to the eye, keeping things nice and level as well. And there we have it, that's all the woodwork done now. Really, really pleased with that. Just the paint, and there we go, that's fully painted now. Same paint as the fence and the back cladding. Okay, just some close-ups of that woodwork, all looking super smart. Put a nice box on the back of there to tidy the wires up, looking really, really smart.
Okay, we're back inside now, all done and dusted with the woodshed. Really pleased with how that turned out. Kind of really custom built into that area in the end. Built it all into the gats fully, and I actually didn't have to buy any materials. All the materials I had from leftover projects, from some fencing projects and some previous roofing projects. I'll link up to those projects here. We've done videos on them, the porch roofing and the fencing. So yeah, there was some kind of leftover bits that we had from them, and I reused them. Obviously I used the base from the old woodshed as well, which was a massive help. I just had to extend that at the back a little bit. So yeah, overall, extend the bottom base, build the sides up, a roof onto there, always be on top of the roof so it's nice and solid, and then we put the felt across the top, the roof felt across the top, so any water that does get under just runs off, and then I finished it off on top with some cladding. As you probably saw as well, I kind of made it look nice in terms of the woodshed onto the existing cladding, so it continues down. And then we finished off with the cladding across the bottom, just to kind of make it blend in and cover that rubbish concrete up. So overall, we're really pleased with the outcome. A nice built-in woodshed for us now, which should hopefully last for a number of years. It actually does help. I think I mentioned right at the beginning, we do get kind of water sat on the concrete up there, which can be a problem. So at least now any water that comes down should flow away a little bit easier. So that's kind of another bonus from there. So overall, really, really pleased with the outcome. Okay, we're pleased with the outcome. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If not for any reason, give it a thumbs down. Any questions about what we did, any feedback, hints and tips from me that I might have done wrong that you saw, please drop it in the comment section. Always looking for feedback. Any questions about what I did, with materials, the build, anything like that, drop it in the comment section. I'll reply to all questions and comments. And if you want to follow the Houston DIY channel for more home DIY projects, product reviews, tech reviews, giveaways, much, much more, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.